All right, how about we dive into the three qualities? A little bit of a deep dive into the astrology there. So when I say like cardinal fire, this is what the cardinal part of that, or the fixed or the mutable. Let's dive in, shall we? I know some of you, like myself, want a little bit of clarity on that. So qualities are cardinal, fixed, and mutable, if you weren't paying attention several seconds ago. The qualities of the astrological signs are three in number: cardinal, fixed, and mutable. Because there are four elements and 12 signs, each sign can be identified by a unique combination of a quality and an element. For example, Aries is the cardinal fire sign, Gemini, the mutable air sign. These combinations are summarized in the table to the right, which you can't see, but just take my word for it, it's there. Cardinal signs exemplify the most pure and unadulterated characteristics of any element. Fixed qualities, the most stubborn characteristics and the ones least subject to change. Mutable qualities, the most flexible and adaptable. Let's see here. In any quarter of the zodiac, the three signs are always found in the same order: cardinal, fixed, and mutable. Dynamically, this suggests that cardinal signs institute, initiate, or set things up. Fixed signs establish or concentrate them. Mutable signs prepare to move on to change to the next quadrant. Thus, a cyclical or evolutionary process is suggested within each quadrant of the grand cycle. In Quadrant 3, for example, the essential air nature of Libra becomes highly fixed and stable in watery Scorpio, only to be freed up and dispersed in the fiery mutables of Sagittarius. It is helpful to think of people having the same quality, cardinal sign people, for example, as sharing certain common traits. On the other hand, variety and stimulus can be found in relationships between those who possess very different qualities, such as a fixed sign and a mutable sign, who set up an exciting, albeit at times contentious, dynamic. Cardinal signs. The cardinal sign in order of their appearance in the zodiac are Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. The rulers of these signs are Mars, the Moon, Venus, and Saturn. Respectively, Aries is the most pure fire sign. It initiates spring and sets the tone for the first quadrant. Cancer is the most quintessential of the water signs. Its empathic, emotional nature characterizes summer in the second quadrant. Libra is the most basic of the air signs. Its Venusian social nature sets the tone for fall in the third quadrant. The fourth cardinal sign, Capricorn, characterizes the nature of Earth most fully and initiates winter, the fourth quadrant. On to the cardinal sign personality. Cardinal sign people are go-getters, right? They like to start things up, whether a business, family, or organization. Cardinal sign people dislike being diverted from the matter at hand. They generally wish to direct their energy into one endeavor as fully as possible. Pioneers. Cardinal sign people tend to be the first to think of a project and to be leaders in their particular sphere. Example: Aries, sports, adventure. Cancer, home. Libra, society. Capricorn, work. Cardinal sign people are at their worst when beset by indecision. On to the fixed signs. The fixed signs in order of their appearance in the zodiac are Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. The rulers of their signs are Venus, the Sun, Pluto, and Uranus, respectively. Taurus is the most stubborn of the earth signs. It is slow to change and exemplifies the fertile aspects of spring. Leo, the most stable of the fire signs. Its sun rulership most fully characterizes the heat and the generative powers of summer. Scorpio is the most powerful and controlling of the water signs. It gives its stamp to the sensuous aspects of fall, and its ruler Pluto symbolizes increasing darkness and the death of most growth in nature. The fourth fixed sign, Aquarius, is the most dominant of the air signs. Originally ruled by Saturn and in modern times by Uranus, it symbolizes universal thought and the cool detachment of winter. All right, on to the fixed sign personality. Fixed sign people are not easily dislodged. They have a sense of their space and know what is theirs. In the same way, they are more likely to have a good idea who they are and what they want. As they are self-assured, fixed sign people resist those who seek to dominate them and thus can be rebellious when cast in a subordinate role. Basically, they ask to be left alone. On the other hand, they are perfectly capable of exerting influence, even dominance, over others. Fixed sign people are at their worst when beset by emotional instability. On to the mutable sign. The mutable signs in order of their appearance in the zodiac are Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. The rulers of these signs are Mercury, Gemini, and Virgo, Jupiter, and Neptune, respectively. Gemini is the most mutable air sign. It is highly versatile and exemplifies the capriciousness of spring. Virgo is the least stable of the earth signs. Its mutability heralds autumnal changes in the coming harvest. Sagittarius is the most malleable of the fire signs. Its philosophical but also jovial nature lends the optimism necessary to get through the upcoming winter. The fourth mutable sign, Pisces, speaks of spiritual change and of rebirth in the coming spring. The mutable sign personality. Mutable sign people love variety and change. They are easily bored and demand lots of excitement. Travel is particularly attractive to them. Mutable sign people are rarely happier than when in motion. Consequently, they seek a change of scene more often than most. Let's see. People born under mutable signs may not be the most stable emotionally. On the other hand, they are very flexible and thus able to adapt quickly to new circumstances. Mutable sign people understand that the only constant quality in life is change. They are at their worst when tied down. Yeah, so there's your 3 qualities: cardinal, fixed, and mutable. Hope that helps. I know it's probably a little bit boring. Hopefully my read helped with that, or my lack of a decent read helped with that. Anyway, we'll see ya.